The way you sit while preparing for a Zoom call could be dulling your voice energy before you even say hello. Welcome to the Voice Room podcast, where your voice becomes your greatest communication tool. From Southeast Asia to the world, this is where professionals come to elevate how they sound and what they say. Hello there, welcome back to the Voice Room podcast. My name is Karina, your host. Today's episode may surprise you because we are talking about something you might think belong in a yoga class or physical therapy room. That is posture. So, what role does posture play in voice quality? And how to use posture as a vocal tool to sound clearer, stronger, and more authentic. So let's jump right in. If you have ever felt like your voice sounds tight, weak, breathy, or even too nasal, posture might be playing a bigger role than you think. In fact, research from the Journal of Voice shows that even small postural misalignments can restrict airflow and reduce vocal efficiency. One study found that forward head posture, what many of us do while texting or working on a laptop, actually reduces vocal intensity and resonance. Hey, if you have been wanting to sound more confident and intentional when you speak, the Voice Room Masterclass 2026 is now open for enrollment. It's a live, small group experience designed to help you master vocal control, expression, and presence. The next intake starts in June, so visit thevoiceroom.com/masterclass to save your spot. Now, back to the show. Think about that. The way you sit while preparing for a Zoom call could be dulling your voice energy before you even say hello. And yet, posture is one of the most overlooked elements of voice training. Now, here is how it works. Your voice is produced by breath, vibration, and resonance. Your lungs push air through the vocal cords, which vibrates to make sound. And that sound travels through your throat, mouth, and nasal passages. Now imagine your torso collapsed, shoulders hunched, neck craned forward like a turtle. What happened? Your lungs cannot expand fully. Your diaphragm cannot engage properly. Your vocal folds get tight. Your resonance spaces shrink. Result? A voice that sounds strained, small, and underpowered. So, yeah, your posture isn't just about looking confident. It's about unlocking the full acoustic potential of your voice. Let's walk through the 3 biggest posture mistakes, especially among young professionals and students. Number 1, tech neck. That's when your head leans too far forward, often from looking down at your own phone or laptop. It creates tension in the neck, shortens your vocal tract, and can make your voice sound thin and pinched. Number 2, collapsed chest. A slouched, sunken chest restricts breath support. You might sound breathy or lack volume even when you are trying to project. Overcompensation. Some people go to the opposite direction, pulling their shoulders way back and chest out. But this can create stiffness and tension in the throat and larynx. Posture should be supportive, not stiff. Here's my go-to checklist, whether you're sitting or standing. Number 1, feet flat on the ground. Hip width apart if standing. Number 2, knees soft, not locked. Number 3, spine naturally tall. like someone gently pulling a string from the crown of your head. Next, shoulders relaxed and wide. Chin slightly tucked so that your neck is long, not craned. Jaw loose. Chest open, but not puffed. If you're sitting, make sure your sitting bones are grounded and try to avoid leaning into the backrest too much, especially when speaking. Want a quick test? Take a deep breath in while slouching. Now do the same while standing tall. Feel the difference. That's your vocal potential opening up. Let's take a step deeper. Posture doesn't just affect breath and sound. It affects how you feel and how others perceive you. Amy Cuddy, the well-known social psychologist, did a study on power poses. Participants who held strong, upright postures for just 2 minutes not only felt more confident, their cortisol dropped. Their vocal tone also reflected this shift. So here's the twist. Posture changes voice and voice changes perception. But posture also changes mindset. When you align your body, your mind, and the message often follow. Let me tell you about a client. Let's call her Vanessa. She's a mid-level executive who struggled with vocal projection during high-stakes meetings. At first, we worked on breath support, articulation, and tone, but it wasn't sticking. Then we discovered she was always sitting with one leg tucked under her during calls. That makes her twist her body, collapse one shoulder, and limit her air support. So what's the fix? Sit with both feet planted, spine tall and shoulders opened. The result? Immediate boost in clarity, volume, and energy. She sounded like a leader, not because she changed her words, but because she changed her alignment. So here are 5 things you can do immediately to improve posture for voice. Number 1, do a wall check. Stand with your back against a wall. Heels, hips, shoulder blades, and head touching. This helps reset your alignment before a presentation. Number 2, use post-it reminders. Put a little small sticky notes near your webcam or microphone that says, breathe and sit tall. Sounds simple, but it works. Number 3, do a 30 seconds shoulder rolls. Release tension before you speak. Roll shoulders forward and backward, slow and easy. Number 4, try the cobra stretch. Lay face down, hands under shoulders, gently lift upper body. Open chest and stretches vocal muscles. Number 5, record yourself speaking in 2 postures. First, slouch, then tall and aligned. Listen back. Which version do you want the world to hear? Your posture is your vocal foundation. Without it, even the best speech techniques fall flat. But the good news is, posture is something that you can improve every single day with small, consistent habits. It doesn't require gym hours or a new microphone. Just awareness, alignment, and a willingness to show up for yourself. Spine tall, chest open, voice ready. You deserve to be heard, fully and freely. If today's episode gave you an aha moment, I would love you to share it with a friend or teammate. Maybe someone you know who is prepping for a talk or struggling to speak up at work. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and follow us on Instagram at The Voice Room or LinkedIn at Karina Tien for weekly tips, warm-ups, and voice secrets. I'm Karina Tien, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode of the Voice Room podcast. Until then, keep standing tall and let your voice rise.